Your floor.
Oh yeah, this is episode 35, I think. Welcome back to Bumpin' Shoulders, a Sportsworks podcast. I'm here with Nick Kappas and Chris Wilson. Nick, I'm not going to ask you how you're doing because I wanted to verify this is 35.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. Everybody likes it. Before we get into anything, why do people like numbers that land on a 5 like that, like intervals of 5?
I
don't know why that's like...
I'm more of an even guy.
It's satisfying. I like the 5s or the 0s.
Yeah.
And like it's not like they're...
Nothing in between there, otherwise it's just uncomfortable.
Yeah, because it's like you can't say it's an even number when you land on 35, but it feels more even than like 32.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Or 36.
I think it's because it's divisible by 5.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks for breaking it down.
You're welcome. You asked why. I tried
All
to
right,
give
Nick,
a theory.
How you doing tonight?
Okay, I thought
Good.
we weren't going to ask that, but
Big birthday day today.
Oh yeah, we want to give a big shout out to Nick's cross-eyed cat, Taco. Happy 2-year birthday.
happy birthday, Taco. Hope
He'll
you
be
know,
listening.
Yeah.
No, he won't.
Yeah,
Listen, you have your eyes are crossed.
He's not
And
cross-eyed.
He's so
I don't know why you're
cross-eyed.
attacking him as a cross-eyed.
'Cause
cat.
he can
there's
see both
nothing
sides
wrong
of the
with it,
room at
but
the
I
same
need you
time.
to acknowledge that.
No,
So you
he
can take
just-
the next step of loving
got
your cross-eyed cat.
He's
But
not
first you
cross-eyed.
have to accept that he has a disability.
He's a little bit cross-eyed.
He's not
He's very
cross-eyed.
cross-eyed.
He just has
Let's
one
not
good
say
eye.
a little bit.
He has one good eye.
No,
all
that's
right,
what,
so you acknowledge that there's a problem.
I guess
Yeah.
he's not wrong because it's only one eye that's not going in the right direction.
Yeah.
So it could be just a lazy eye, which
Yeah.
everyone has them,
Yeah.
at times.
His just
Is
all
it-
the
You
time.
know, this is his birthday. Why are you attacking him?
I'm not attacking him.
Well,
I just want you to understand.
Oh,
Like,
it's also because he's a cat and doesn't know what we're saying.
yeah.
So his
He's
birthday
listening.
Doesn't matter. I forgot to open my water before we started. Is it too late to
Oh,
do that?
here we go.
Well, now you have to put it right up to the mic.
Are you
and
guys gonna give me a hard time if I open it
Yeah.
near the mic?
well, no, it's part of the
So open it
tradition. But like, we're
Okay.
gonna give you shit probably.
during this. At least I already drank
Just
my
don't drink it.
my canned speed.
Don't do your
Yeah.
don't
so
do
I
your
don't have to
sound
crack
check
that
sipping.
open. Because we just got off a long phone call, Nick.
We did. You want me to talk about that? Is that what you're?
Yeah, you guys tune in Friday as well. I mean, finish this episode too, but definitely tune in Friday because we have an interview with Mike Muehling, head coach for the Hudson Valley Community College Vikings for the football team. I probably should have said that, but great interview. Very nice guy. Nick, you had breaking MMA news. The biggest news before we talk about anything that's not really important.
Oh God, it's just I don't even know how to bring this up. We've actually been waiting months to break this news.
Years.
But our girl,
Anya, triple threat Avenger.
I love when you break out your announcer voice to talk about her.
she's finally got a fight, guys.
Dude,
It's official.
I can't wait. And you know what? As soon as we stop recording, I'm going to go take a shower, get my head together, and message her to get her on this podcast, hopefully.
She's packing her bags. She's going to Sao Paulo.
Normally, we don't go
She's packing her
public.
bags, huh?
We normally don't go public when we're trying to get an interview, but I'll let everyone know right now. We're going to try our hardest to get her on here.
Oh, if that's
We'll stay up every hour throughout the night.
Well,
just to
what's
make
that
this
going to do?
happen.
Why is she going to care if
there's
we
a
stay up?
solid chance that if we get
Anything
her on,
helps.
it may be our last podcast because
Yeah.
that's as high as
It's all
we
downhill.
climb the mountain.
It's all downhill. I am completely serious, though. I will send something as soon as we're off here, and we'll keep you in the loop. As soon as we catch wind, we'll update everyone because I know you're
follow her
all
on
dying to know.
Instagram.
Why?
Wait, no, don't attack her.
No.
I
No, I'm just saying, why not Twitter, too?
Yeah, on all forms of social media, like
We'll
the
get
rest of
there.
us do.
yeah.
Timothy and I tweet at her every day.
Where is she from? Do you know?
I can look it up, but her opponent is Ketlin Vieira.
Oh, Tanya's got this every time.
Is it for the title or interim
It's
title?
bantamweight bout though. She's gonna be a lot bigger at bantamweight.
What's that?
No,
Is that
135?
she's not going to be a lot bigger. She's going to be smaller.
She's
No, she
cutting.
fights at
she fought at
145.
145, dude.
Yeah.
She was the Invicta 135.
She's gonna be-
Bantamweight.
She's going to be bigger than the 135.
She's gonna be
opponent.
bigger than her
Oh,
opponent.
yeah, that's
Get
right.
your head out of your
Okay.
ass.
But she was
Chris.
the Invicta 135 champion. I'm putting her money on her, huh?
Oh, you know I'm betting on her.
Wait, she's got a pedigree, huh?
I am betting on Tanya.
She's got so many ways to do it.
Before she fought Cyborg, she was 7-0.
And I'm going to bet on her in a heartbeat. As soon as the line's up, it's going. Speaking of betting, I want to thank you guys publicly.
Chris
You're
doesn't
welcome.
remember why.
No,
for
I know why. The parlay.
The 3-fight parlay, yeah.
The triple threat parlay.
You guys nailed that one on the head. I don't even remember who it was. We picked what? Joanna? Is it Joanna or Joanna?
Joanna.
We picked Joanna, Jose, And I forgot the third.
Dude, you've been calling him the wrong name for so
Oh,
long.
DP.
Yeah.
We picked
Yeah,
Diamond
here
DP.
we go. Don't stop calling him Diamond DP.
Why?
He goes, Colby Covington calls him DP, so I
He
can.
does, yeah. The King of Chaos calls him DP. You don't like that?
But
No.
I guess we can jump right into those fights.
You don't have anything else to say about Tanya?
She's from Texas.
Do you want to talk about? we were looking up information about her and found a quote as to why she took the fight with Cyborg. Nick, do you want to explain it?
Why do I have to explain it? It's because she's not a puss. She said it herself. She's not a puss.
Is that what she said verbatim?
Exact words is she is not a puss.
No, good for her.
She'll fight any woman or man anywhere.
You know, I
That
don't
is a
know.
strapping
I don't
woman.
know if I could, like, if I fought her, in obviously
We
like
would
the
lose.
UFC, I think I would lose.
Yeah, there's no way we'd win, dude.
She probably hits way harder than me,
But she's
and
also
she's
a
probably
professional
faster
fighter.
and stronger. She's guaranteed stronger than me.
She's got a chin on her.
She does. She
Yeah,
has an
she's
iron
gritty.
chin. We saw that.
You're not rocking
Chris,
her.
she would
You're
put
not.
you out. You guys would be fighting in the same division. We could actually try and make this happen. You
No,
guys
no,
could
no,
be the
no,
first
no, I don't
cross-gender
want
I'm
any-
getting the
fight.
mats down.
I don't want any part of that.
You
It's
guys
a
could be the
boxing match.
first
It's
cross,
not going to go well for me.
first cross-gender MMA match.
There we go, dude. TNT Promotions collabs with UFC.
Yeah,
Chris Wilson, Tanya Evinger.
that could really get us on the map.
Thanks, Chris.
All right, I'll take one for the team. But
Oh,
You're not getting any pay cut though.
Yeah, but the problem is
What do you
we
mean
have
I'm
to
not
pay
getting
you.
any pay?
We have to pay you, and we're just choosing not to.
what?
Yeah.
Well, no, you
No,
can't
no.
say we
We're
have to pay
paying
you and
you-
we're choosing
no,
not
'cause
to.
we're-
We just
We're paying you by letting you be on this podcast and
Well-
get some recognition. And
well,
We booked this fight for you, so you owe us 100% of your money.
yeah,
but
No, it's okay. We got it. You'll get some.
will I?
Your
Will I
second-
though?
and
Will
maybe
I?
If you can earn a second fight, if you fight well enough and earn a second fight for the promotion, and even if you win, it's
I
not
already fought
guaranteed.
once, so like I feel like
No,
Yeah, but that was a
not
split
under
decision.
the real promotion, and it was a split decision. But
You were
If-
also stripping you of your title.
if you don't win in impressive fashion, you won't get another fight in our promotion, and the only way you'll get paid is if you get that second fight.
Oh, if you win, we'll give you the win bonus.
Okay, what's the win bonus?
$5.
$5.
As we're negotiating it right now, Timothy's your agent.
I want less.
Hey, I
And he's taking a cut.
don't
you
like
really
my
haven't.
agent.
You really haven't shown anything worth paying.
So
yet.
if you win, you owe Timothy money.
What? No.
Yeah, because it's your win bonus, and you have to give him a cut, and your win bonus is $0.
I'm going home.
So Dustin Diamond DP.
He
Put
got
on
it
a
done.
clinic,
He
huh?
got it
We're
done.
starting with that fight.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
No,
Why not?
fine. Start with the first
No,
fight
no, I
on,
wanna
the,
start-
on the prelims.
I want to start with
Chris.
that fight.
No.
Can you name it off the top of your head? I know
No.
you're not
Oh, no,
all
hold
warmed
on,
up
hold
because
on.
we're loose from the
Did
day.
you
but-
watch the card?
I did.
He did, yeah. He was. He
was texting
he
him
was
during it,
working
actually.
before though, so like it wasn't even like he blew it off.
So
Like, he was working, and then he got home and watched it.
when did you start the main card?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll kick it off with Dustin.
You got home when Jose was winning. I thought you said, or somebody was winning, not the whole main card.
No, but I watched the fight before it. I
At
recorded it.
Hannaford?
No, I recorded it.
He got them to put the TVs on. At
You're
work.
not gonna earn that top 10 service
All right,
star.
but
God.
so
All right,
Dustin
can we-
Poirier, a lot of controversy in that fight actually.
'Cause he
Again.
got stood back up.
Again, yeah. But the first fight, I mean, it was clearly an illegal knee.
Yeah, I mean,
this was a legal elbow. In the second round, Eddie threw an illegal elbow to his neck, shoulder
12 to
area,
6, baby.
and they stood him up. Ref stood them up, and the fight went on. Eddie claims that because they got stood up is why he lost, but at the
Well,
same
No,
time,
he lost because he
that's
got
on
knocked
Eddie.
out.
Yeah, that's on Eddie.
yeah, at the same time, you got knocked out after getting stand back up.
No, the
Because
ref-
you threw an illegal strike.
Well, it wasn't illegal,
it
but
was a legal strike though.
It was illegal.
That's a legal strike.
it
Going
looked,
12-6. It was.
but it hit him on the shoulder.
Yeah,
It
not the
looked
face.
from the ref's perspective like he hit him on the top of the head or like the neck area. So I get why the ref stood them up.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone can say anything bad
yeah.
about the ref.
And
for
I think
making
the
that
ref
decision.
handled it fine because he didn't.
but at
He
the
didn't
same
take
time,
a point. He didn't do anything.
But
He
at the
said
same
you
time,
lost
he-
the position.
He lost the position. They stood him back up, and then as soon as they stood them back up, Eddie Alvarez didn't land a punch.
No, he
Dustin
just.
Poirier
It looked like he
beat
quit.
the hell out of him. Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah, the ref
obviously
didn't-
he didn't quit. Like I'm not accusing him of quitting, but it looked like he was a little bit defeated mentally. Like, oh man, like he might have been a little bit tired or something of that sort, or just upset that he lost the position, and then Dustin just started teeing off.
too long. That was a too long TKO. That should have
Yeah.
been
Yeah,
called
it was
30
late.
seconds
Oh, yeah.
before it got called.
And
Well, it was. I understand why it was hard though, because Eddie would throw like a hard hook, like he.
Yeah, but that
is-
was like
yeah,
that was his body weight falling.
exactly. But
And he can complain about being stood up or whatever has to happen, but don't get bullied like that when you're back on your feet.
Well, and it's funny when they stood them back up in the post-fight conference. Dustin Poirier was talking about. And did you watch the highlights of the post-fight?
Yeah, you
Dustin
sent us
Poirier,
something.
Dustin Poirier's got some swag now.
Yeah, he's
got his confidence.
I
is
like
sky
what
high.
he's doing
Dude,
with
he's
his career
sitting
now.
like I sit when you guys get mad at me.
Yeah, but he talks about. So they stood him up, and his corner told him to stop jumping to that guillotine like he kept doing.
Yeah, I
He
was
had
wondering
first
the
one
same thing when he
first
kept
one
doing
was
it.
super deep.
The first one
But the
made sense,
second
but
one
then he
didn't-
kept going
yeah.
to it, and then he ended up
And
getting
so
mounted.
Mike
because
Brown,
of
his
it.
coach, told him to stop doing it, and he looked over and went, "Fuck you," and then won the fight.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have kept doing it.
no, he didn't do it after that.
I
though.
know, but I'm saying.
After the first one, he shouldn't have kept doing it. I don't
The
know what the
second one
point
was
was.
very forced. The first one, I see why he did it, because
Yeah,
I
the
see
first one
we
caught
thought it
us
was
by
over.
surprise. Like, it caught me by surprise for
And-
sure. I don't know about you guys.
Well, no,
but,
and he had the neck. Like, he was under
yeah,
the neck.
we
because I
wrote
saw
that
him
fight
jump
off.
to it, and I was like, "Oh man, he's
That
under
was
the
deep.
chin." here.
Eddie Alvarez didn't give a fuck, though, dude. He
No,
was
Eddie-
pulling that shit off.
But so I want to talk about what I think is next. I think it's so. There's rumors right now that the fight's almost finalized. Dustin Poirier versus Tony Ferguson.
Well, I'd like
Is
that.
Tony back training?
They
yet,
said.
or will
um,
he anytime soon?
I think they said November, December.
Wow.
And does the winner
Okay.
fight the winner of Conor Khabib?
But it's
don't
bullshit
know.
because Khabib Dustin should be the fight.
Yeah,
Conor hasn't
right now-
fought.
I agree, but I'm
But-
saying that's not what they're gonna do.
I know it's gonna be Conor Khabib next. If for some reason Conor Khabib doesn't happen, I want to see Dustin Khabib.
Right now,
I think
what are
Dustin
your
beats
thoughts
Khabib.
on?
So do I. I said that in my breakdown once
Yeah,
that gets
and
out.
once we watched how DP handled Justin Gaethje, we both thought the way he's able to stay on the
I
outside. All
think-
three of us thought it. The way
and-
he stays out, he could handle Khabib.
And especially after this weekend, after we saw what happened when he got taken down and faced controversy on the ground, how he was able to weather the storm, get back up, and then still, like, his performance wasn't hindered after
Yeah, exactly.
he was in the grappling exchanges.
Well, I
he came
think-
right back with those, like, crisp combinations.
I think if
and his
Khabib
boxing looked so smooth.
Takes
too.
him down, he could get up.
Yeah, he could get up.
I
and
don't know.
When he creates that space, though, like the way he fires that left hand in so fast, there's no telegraph behind it.
Well, and even when he was on the bottom with Eddie Alvarez, he almost got into a position where Eddie had no advantage on being on top.
Yeah.
Like, what was it when he had his back up against the cage? Eddie had no advantage being on top.
Yeah, he's
That's why
very.
he tried to
That
throw
just comes
weird
from all
elbow.
of his experience.
Yeah.
because he knows where he can be.
Now,
Because he's been around for a long time, and
He's
he's
fighting.
finally starting to. I mean, he's really starting to figure it out, and
A
it's
fight
awesome.
with
to
Tony
see.
Ferguson is dangerous. So.
It's so dangerous.
I think the three toughest fighters.
Here
in
we
the
go,
division,
another triple threat
No,
match
the
from
three
Nick
toughest-
Kappas.
Three toughest fighters are Connor, Dustin, and Tony. I
Yeah.
think those are the three top 155ers. Unless Khabib, that was like a fluke. Like he was just half-assing the fight.
Yeah, because if
Right,
he comes
which is-
out and beats the fuck
If
out
he
of
looks
Conor,
like-
then it's
yeah.
like we
then
know.
then he beat the fuck out of the best striker in the division.
Yeah.
and that's like
And no one's
and
beating
no
him.
one's beating him
And
grappling. so.
Dustin's already been knocked out by Connor
yeah,
in the first round. So,
but also that was a
Connor's
different
like I
Dustin
think the
fighting at
worst matchup
145.
for him.
Dustin and Tony are definitely the worst matchups for him.
No. I'm saying I think Connor's the worst matchup for like Dustin
For Dustin,
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah.
because he can't
Connor
outstrike him.
Connor and Tony are both. Tony's striking is almost just as good as Connor's. So
But does Tony
Tony's
have like that
striking-
one punch power to finish
Yeah,
him like that?
for sure.
As much as Conor would?
no, Connor's definitely got more, but Tony fucks guys up with his striking.
I
Tony's
think
a lot more chaotic with his.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
And
Tony's so exciting to
overwhelming.
watch.
It's
though.
it's chaotic, but also so like planned out.
That's clean, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like he just gets into brawls. It's,
Exactly.
It's so chaotic, but he's on the outside still.
this fight's gonna be hard to.
Tony's
I'm having
hard
a
for
tough
everyone.
time with who I would pick early on in this fight because I mean on the ground obviously I'd have to lean towards
I think I would
Tony
go
Ferguson.
Tony. and
But like after watching the combinations that Poirier was putting together to finish that fight, just how smooth his boxing looked, like the way he was
Yeah,
shooting
exactly.
that left hand in, because I think we saw like in that finishing combination, he just kept throwing the left hand. How many times after the next? It's so
But
oh,
the thing with him, with Dustin though, is his last two fights were Eddie Alvarez and Justin Gaethje. Both those guys kind of like to make it a brawl. Eddie's more of like a more strategic brawl, but Dustin's gonna that's where he's going to shine, is those guys that come forward like that, 'cause he's
Yeah.
going to be on the outside. We don't really know how he's going to do against another outside fighter like Tony
Exactly.
Ferguson, Conor
Especially
McGregor.
because Tony's so long too.
Yeah, I'm still going to go with the diamond. Like, as of right now, I'd go with the diamond.
I think he's
His-
riding on, especially
his
after Tony
confidence-
Ferguson's injury.
His last 3 wins are 3 knockouts of former champions.
Well, yeah, because once he hits his stride and his rhythm, like in the match, he fucking goes off.
Oh,
dude.
yeah,
like
once
there's
he
no
finds his-
slowing him down.
Well, we saw that. Remember in the first round, you were all nervous because this is the last fight for your parlay when we were watching it.
Yeah.
And in the beginning of that first round, he was getting tagged. Towards the end of the first round, like the last 30 seconds, he got hit with one good punch by Eddie, and then he started landing. And you're like, why the hell wasn't he doing that the whole time? I was like, oh, he found it. Like, it's over. He found his range.
Yeah.
Like, I knew he was going to finish it in that second round because he had his range figured out.
If he were to fight Khabib, the thing that really like worries me about that is it seemed at times he was stuck under Eddie. Like, especially prior to the stand-up, it didn't look like he was getting up off of the cage when he was backed into the wall. Like
Yeah, but it
that.
all
And
depends.
Can he get somebody like Khabib off?
But like I was just saying, he almost took that top position and made it not that big of an advantage because Eddie couldn't land anything.
Yeah,
Eddie had to
except, like,
land
little-
those weird elbows and those little
Yeah,
punches.
Like little pitter-patter
So it's almost
punches
like
to the
he would
head.
have to get stand up so that the fight would continue.
And the fight with Tony's so interesting because, like, as you pointed out, once
His-
Dustin gets in a rhythm, like, that's when he
Yeah.
gets going. But Tony's, like, very similar in that sense. When
And
Tony
he's-
gets in his rhythm, that's when...
Yeah, exactly.
And Dustin can be in a rhythm, and Tony can still just pop some random
or
submission
hit
out
a-
of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hit a takedown in his jiu-jitsu is too good.
He's the weirdest fighter.
Yeah.
And you have to remember, after coming off that horrific knee injury, we saw Dustin landing some good leg kicks against Eddie.
Yeah.
So, like, you got to question how that knee's going to hold up for Tony
Yeah.
Ferguson.
But co-main event on that card, the King of Brazil is back. He's back, and he's
Why'd you say he's back twice?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
You love him, Jose.
Yeah, he's back. He's
That's 3.
I'm excited for him. That fight was crazy.
And he's back, in case you didn't
It
know.
was back and forth, and then he lands that brutal body shot that drops Jeremy Stevens, and that
Dude,
was
he's
the
got
fight.
Cody McKenzie next. I like his odds.
He's
Oh,
not
man.
fighting. Can we get him on?
I don't want to talk to him. If I'm being honest, I don't
the
think.
way he said it.
If I'm being honest, we won't get along with him. I feel like. You
You
know?
were too good for him. I follow him on Instagram.
Do you?
Good father.
I'm sure he's probably a great guy.
I think he's a
I
carpenter
feel like
now.
he's not really our type
He's
of
not fighting.
conversation. You know.
No.
What was it like getting body TKO'd by
No,
Chad
no.
Mendes?
Body punched.
Dude, that
What
was
do you think-
brutal.
What do you think could be next for Jose?
It's, I don't know. Featherweight's so weird right now because you have the 2 young guys
Well,
at
is
the
he the-
top. You have Frankie Edgar hanging out right in between, and
When's
then you
that fight
got
again?
Jose and Chad Mendes both coming off wins.
Well, the ranking is Brian Ortega's 1, 2's Jose, 3's Frankie, 4 Cub. Cub's fighting this weekend, and then I think Chad is like 8.
Where's the guy Cubs fighting? Because he's favorited over Cub.
Hanato,
It's like not
Yeah.
even try.
he's number 9 or 10.
M. What is Chad again? What did you say it was?
8. But I think for Jose next, he's got to fight either Chad Mendes or Frankie Edgar again.
Well, because beating Chad's more than beating an 8th ranked guy.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
that's going to
But
weigh
if he-
more than his.
But beating Frankie Edgar again would also,
But
because
that would be-
he can't wait for the winner of Max Holloway Brian Ortega.
Yeah,
We don't know
when
when
is
that fight's
again?
going to be.
Okay, we don't know.
So
Well,
if
is
he
there
waits
any-
for that and Max Holloway wins, why would they give him another rematch with Max Holloway when he's already 0-2? Chad Mendes and him. It's Chad Mendes after 2 years of suspension. He's a different, you could say he's a different fighter now. Give him that shot. It's been 3 or 4 years since his last
Dude,
fight.
Chad looked angry in his last fight.
Exactly. Like he looks so
Yeah.
much more aggressive than he ever has.
Yeah,
in his-
that's crazy.
Is there any word on Max Holloway's condition?
People are actually saying it comes all the way back to his weight cut against
from the
for
Khabib
Khabib
fight. Yeah, when he was trying to make the
They
weight.
think that's when he got his concussion.
When was
Yeah.
that?
That's when Ali Quinta fought him.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
So
Weird.
now they're
He had a
really worried
concussion
about
for
him.
way too long.
Now they're really worried
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
So they don't. There's not even anything.
There's no
rumored.
timetable,
Yeah.
right?
And Brian Ortega's waiting, which is smart. 'Cause
Right.
Look what happened with Colby Covington with the interim
I
title.
think what the UFC might try to do, if it is going to be a while, they might end up stripping Max or doing an interim title between Jose and Brian Ortega.
I think the only way Brian Ortega takes that is if they strip Max in the fight. Max Jose Aldo is not going to sell for a third time.
No.
So, like I said, I'd like to see Jose Aldo fight Chad Mendes or Frankie Edgar again.
Which is
because he's
tough
lost
because he beat
well, no,
both of them
but-
twice.
But both his wins in the last 2 were split decisions.
No, the last one against Frankie Edgar was unanimous.
Oh, the first one was a split decision.
Yeah.
So the fights were still so close.
Yeah.
I think you have to run it back one more time. And you have time to kill. Like, it's almost like we have time to kill, so why not?
Yeah.
While we're waiting for Max Holloway to get better. Unless they strip Max Holloway. Then that changes everything.
Right.
Then who does Brian Ortega fight?
Then that's when you do the Jose Aldo Brian Ortega for the title.
Dude, Brian Ortega kills him, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be
I can't
similar
wait
to
to see him fight again.
Well, Hanato is on a 3 or 4 fight win streak. His last loss, he's 10-1. His only loss is to Brian Ortega.
Look, I want to know, before we get into this card, I know we're going to talk about it later, but, I mean, Cub was sitting at like plus 350 the last I looked. Is this worth taking? Do you guys
Yeah,
think it's worth
I
placing
think
a
it
small
is.
wager on?
I
I'd
think
say
it is.
so.
I wouldn't go huge on it, but $25 isn't a bad one because Cub's got so much experience, and Hanato hasn't really fought a ton of experienced guys, but he lost to Brian Ortega by submission.
Because plus
But
350
he was
is a big line in
Going
any fight.
into that 3rd round when he got submitted, he was beating Brian Ortega. And then
Yeah.
he got
Cub was?
No, Hanato was beating
Oh,
Brian Ortega going into the 3rd round, and then got submitted.
So do you think Cub probably loses this?
There's a good chance, but at the same time, plus 350 is huge.
Yeah, I mean, we bet on Ally Quinta over Khabib, and we knew how that fight was going to go, but big lines like that, you kind of have to... You can't ignore it, because anybody can get knocked out.
Yeah, exactly.
Or caught in a submission, or anything.
But also on that Saturday card, we had Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
Jan
Jędrzejczyk.
Dude, I've heard you say it a
Well,
lot,
come to
Chris,
find
and
out-
I try to do it.
Come to find out, all the announcers, I guess, don't say their name right either because she's Polish, and I found out the Polish way to say it, and it's like chick instead of check.
Jędrzejczyk.
Yeah, that's how
Oh,
it's
okay.
supposed
That's
to be
how
pronounced.
they say it, too.
No, they say check.
Here's Nick going, I got a Polish girlfriend, guys.
But she got back in the win column with a huge... I mean, she dominated Tisha Torres for 3 rounds.
Yeah, it was a fun fight.
Yeah, Tisha...
Very entertaining.
yeah.
Tisha brought it.
I mean, as
I was
she always
impressed.
does.
Yeah.
I was more surprised she didn't get finished or dropped
Yeah,
by
that's what I
anything.
was saying.
Has
Like,
she won? I always hear her name, and it's
She
never
only has
attached to
2
a win.
losses now.
Didn't she... Who was her
She-
last loss to?
Joanna, the first...
Rose, right?
Yeah, she's lost to Joanna and Rose.
Which is...
Hmm.
I don't
I
think
guess
you're
those
going to
aren't bad
see
people
her
to lose to.
crack that top 2, but I think she could be like the gatekeeper.
What's next for Joanna?
It's
She's
so
I said
hard
she has to
say.
go up to... I think what she's waiting for is Valentina Shevchenko is fighting Rocco or whatever the 125 champion is. I think if Valentina wins, her and Joanna are like rivals from kickboxing and Muay
Yeah,
Thai.
that's the fight.
She goes up to 125. The two of them fight for that title. That'd be a huge... It'd
What's
actually
she-
be a big payday for
What's
UFC.
she at now? 115?
115.
Why would she go up to 125?
Because Rose beat her twice. So she's not going to get another fight with Rose. And she's already talked about going up to 125, and she's almost missed weight for
Who,
115.
Tisha? Is that
No.
her? Okay, I'm confused.
Joanna.
No. Who's 115 going up to 125?
Joanna.
Joanna.
Okay.
Because Joanna is not going to fight Rose again. She's 0-2 against Rose. So
Yeah.
UFC is not going to give her that fight.
Oh, so instead of
And
just sitting there
she's already
waiting-
cleared out 115, so who's she going to fight at
That
115?
makes sense. She's got
So
a
you go
chance
up to
open.
125, win that title, and her and Valentina, like I said, would sell. Because
Yeah.
you can sell the whole rivalry between those two.
Yeah.
But anything else from that card you want to bring up? Or
No. It was definitely a good night of fights, though, on Fox.
So do you
Great
wanna-
night for me.
You want to talk about this Saturday's card?
Yep, let's do it.
Headlining it is...
No, don't.
Do you wanna-
no, come
no,
on.
let's
Don't
build
start
our
with the
way up.
headline.
Why do we
when
want to
we're-
build our way up?
when we're
Because-
You guys want to
previewing
talk
it?
about the Dana White Contender Series, guys?
What are we only
Well,
talking about?
no,
One
we're
fight.
We're talking about 3 fights.
All right,
So why don't we
let's
start with at
Well,
least
we already
the
talked about
earliest
Cub
of
and
the-
Hanato.
No, we kind of really glazed over it.
Okay, so
Nick seems all pissy that we're not. gonna
Demetrius
talk about- we're not gonna
Demetrius
start.
Johnson versus Henry Cejudo 2.
You don't have anything more to say about Cub?
I mean, I talked about it. For him to win,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
you'd have to use... it's a rough one to pick because Hanato's so good at striking, and Cubs
just has to
lost
be-
a
yeah.
step. Cubs struggles against the top of the division.
What is Cub good at?
He's just really well-rounded.
he's got weird, crafty striking. His grappling's very good.
Yeah,
He's
but his wrestling's not that strong.
his wrestling's okay.
So, he's either standing or on his back usually.
Weird. Poor guy.
Yeah, but he could very easily win this fight, I think. It's not bad to throw money on it.
No, like I said,
He's
it's
been
not bad
around.
to throw money
See
on
what
it, but
the
at the
line's
same
still at.
time, I wouldn't be surprised if he loses again.
Yeah.
Because Hinato's a monster at that
Oh,
division.
yeah. Absolutely.
I'm rooting for you, Cub.
But co-main event on that card is Demetrius Johnson versus Henry Cejudo 2.
The GOAT.
I don't have any reason to believe that this fight will be much different than the last.
Oh, I think it's going to be way better. I think
It'll be better, but I don't think
Henry
the result
Cejudo-
is going to be.
Henry Cejudo will win a few rounds, I think.
You think so?
His striking's gotten so much better since the last time they fought. You got to remember when they fought before, he was working on his striking. Yeah, he was. I think he won a Golden Gloves before he came to the UFC. But his striking, MMA striking wise, he's gotten so much better.
Oh, yeah.
He started implementing kicks. His MMA wrestling's gotten better. I think this is going to be Demetrius Johnson's hardest fight.
Henry Cejudo's coming into this at plus 390 with Mighty Mouse sitting at minus 530.
Yeah, of course. I mean, DJ's going to be the favorite.
Do you think?
Henry
Henry's
Cejudo
worth betting
could
on.
win this. I mean,
I don't think I can bet against my guy, though.
Henry Cejudo does have knockout power, too.
I love Mighty Mouse. I don't know if I can do that.
And then, I mean, I don't know. And then Demetrius Johnson's probably going to win. I just think it's going to be his hardest fight yet.
And to clarify, Cub was plus 320 right now, and Hinato is minus 420.
Jesus. They're loving
Jeez.
Hinato.
Wow.
Minus 420.
Vegas loves him. Blaze it.
So, I'd go DJ. I wouldn't parlay it, but DJ Cub. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad parlay, probably.
Yeah. DJ and Cub.
Yeah,
And
'cause
then-
Mighty Mouse isn't worth betting on alone.
No.
At minus 530.
But the main event, I feel like you and I are going to differ here. With TJ Dillashaw versus Cody No Love for the rematch. Who do you have?
This one's so tough.
I'm going Cody.
I'm going Cody as well.
TJ.
TJ?
TJ knocks him out again.
You think so?
Yeah.
Cody is coming. Oh, wow. Nick, you called this a while back. We got to pick him on our hands. Both fighters coming in at minus 110.
I knew this would be a pick'em. I just think Cody, I don't know, fighting's a weird thing, and you can tell. I get like a weird feeling when I look at social media of fighters.
Yeah.
And Cody almost seems defeated already. After watching the interview with those two on Fox, TJ was beating him in the interview too.
Nick, Valentino's fighting Nico, not Rocco.
I was close.
Rocco.
Isn't Rocco the kid from Hannah, Montana that works on the beach?
I don't know. I would
Or
have
is
said
that
Rocco's
Roscoe?
Modern Life, the cartoon on Nickelodeon.
Oh, my God.
But
Get your shit together, Nick.
um,
Why should people trust you? And your
sorry
opinion?
for not knowing that. He didn't even know the female flyweight division existed.
Hey, I'm not the MMA guy.
Timothy's like, if it's not 145, I don't care.
I didn't even know 145 that well.
Cyborg.
Oh, the 145
Triple threat.
women's division.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying 145 in general.
He goes
Holly
on.
Holm. There's only 4 fighters
Yeah.
there. And Megan Anderson.
Not much
Thanks.
depth there.
That's the whole featherweight
Yeah,
division.
you just
I don't know if
listed them
that's
all.
true.
Oh, Jermaine Durandamy. Oh, no, she went back down. She fled.
So, TJ Cody. How do you guys think Cody gets it done then?
I think he knocks him out.
What round?
Third.
Oof.
I was
I-
going to say the same thing. Like, literally the same exact thing.
Do you think it's just one punch done?
I think we're gonna see a chess match in the first 2 rounds. Like we saw in the first fight that Cody had the potential to rock him because we
but
saw him.
If you see that, if you
he
watch
made him
that
stumble.
fight, if you also watch his knockout video of TJ from training, it's the same thing. It's a flash knockout. He drops him, he pops back up.
Yeah,
I think this fight's gonna be almost exactly the same as the first fight.
So you guys are going to think I'm fucking with you here, but I think Cody's going to get beat up pretty bad in these first 2 rounds and kind of tag him in the third to finish it. Like, I don't think Cody's going to have the upper
no.
hand in this fight at all.
I think,
And it's just going to be like one of those knockouts where we go, it's a good thing he knocked him out.
because TJ, his movement's a lot like Dominic Cruz, but his kicks and his setups are just so much more better. It's so much better than Dominic Cruz.
yeah.
Dude, I don't know.
But it's just a
Dominic
weird way that he matches up with Dominic Cruz that made that fight.
And I'm not
Dominic
sure.
Cruz
Cruz's
close.
movement is like
I'm not
so one of
I'm
a
not
kind. though.
sure if TJ. I mean, if even Cody beats Dominic Cruz a second time, because I think Dominic Cruz comes in and wrestles a lot more, instead of getting tagged a few times before wrestling, trying to stand with him and then wrestling.
Yeah, but even when he tried,
But he
wrestling,
already got
Cody was
tagged
the
at
one.
that point.
Yeah, but
I'm
Cody
th-
was the one taking him down. Cody just, that night he completely outclassed him.
But I just think Cody's. I don't know. He seems like a different fighter than when he had that O next to his name. Now that he has a loss, he seems so much more humble.
Well,
which may help him, but I
Look
just
at
think
Chris Weidman after
I
he
think
took his
TJ.
first L.
Yeah,
I think the biggest thing Cody has to worry about is the biggest thing I'm concerned about for Cody going into this fight is if he's going to get emotional. Because we saw...
That's what happened that first fight.
Yeah, exactly. We saw him get a little too excited that he dropped him, and then he got dropped with that head kick at the end of the round,
Yeah.
and he came in just a little too aggressive and looking to trade with
But
TJ,
I think
and you don't want to trade with TJ.
I think the way he looks at it is the beef between the camps are settled, and TJ he wants to beat everyone from alpha males every day.
Yeah.
And TJ does so well with that pressure, and I think that's going to carry into this.
We need Cody to
This
do.
one's so hard to choose because I
But
can easily see it going the exact same way, like you're talking
But
about.
what's
I can
weird
see
about
TJ
this is
pulling it
TJ,
off
if you
too.
look at TJ, he's way smaller than he was last time they fought.
Yeah.
Because TJ, it already looks like he's getting ready for that move down to 125.
Yeah, I think he realizes that. I mean, I think we could see this weekend if TJ does beat Cody again, and let's say DJ wins.
Yeah, then
I think
it's a
that's
super
when
fight.
he calls him out and
Yeah, it's a super fight.
tries to make that
and you
happen.
get that, and they both get their payday because none of those guys, those lower weight divisions, that's not where they make the money.
What Cody needs to do is dance more in the octagon. Because when he did that against Dominic Cruz, he was tearing him up. What if TJ wins this and moves down to fight Mighty Mouse, and Mighty Mouse gets a 115-pound division made so he can move down and not fight TJ?
and just keeps moving down.
Next
And
thing you know, he's
eventually-
like 85
I was about
pounds
to say eventually they match up at 85 pounds.
because he physically can't get any lighter.
They're
Dana's
just
like,
bones.
Dana's like, we're not having a 75-pound division, Mighty Mouse. We did enough for you.
He's like, come on, there should be a 70 pound,
But he's holding.
not 75.
But he's holding like
He goes,
what?
"Come on, you need weight class for us smaller guys." While he's just falling down.
He looks ill.
He chopped off an arm to make weight.
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, this one's so tough to pick because we saw in that first fight both guys had their moments. They both have the capability of hurting each other.
Now, how would you beat Cody?
How would I beat Cody? Like
Yes.
myself with
What do
the
you
skill
have?
set
Like you
I
beat
have?
Tanya Triple Threat Avenger. Say you win that fight somehow.
And TNT sets you up with Cody. No
yeah,
love.
yeah, we get you Cody no love.
Dude, honestly, I don't see that ending well for me at all. Like,
I think you
he,
have a chance.
I think he clips me.
You're not going to use
fast.
your jiu-jitsu?
I've seen.
I'm
you,
gonna try. I'm
No.
gonna try, but like it's not gonna go well. Like,
I've seen you hit a knockout jab.
yeah, but I'm gonna step in with that jab.
No,
I'm gonna
he's-
get clipped with a 3 or 4 punch combination, and at that point, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, I've never been hit like this
See,
before."
no, I think he's going to use his jab to set up that Darce choke, and then it's
Jab
night,
into the
night.
Darce choke.
It's
Like
going to be night for Cody.
Dude, can you imagine getting hit by those guys? That's gotta suck.
that's what I'm saying. Like I've
Well,
seen
especially
the way.
those guys because they're hard hitters at
It's fu-
135
I mean, even the lighter hitting guys
Well, yeah.
probably hit harder than I've ever been hit.
Well, Cody fights at 135, and like,
And he wouldn't have to cut. You guys would fight at like whatever he walks around. at.
yeah, exactly.
It's on his, and it's whenever he wants to.
and like,
So like you could be
I've
working and he
seen
just
his
walks in and
hand
you see
speed
him.
and the way he's just put people unconscious. I've never been sparring and felt like I could throw hands that fast or make someone's body like fall backwards that way.
Yeah, I think he wins by pinfall too.
Yeah.
If he wanted to, yeah. He wins however he wants to. And Chris, that's no knock against you, man.
No.
I know you put it all on the line every day, but
You work
No,
hard.
listen, Cody, like
But
if you
Cody's-
lose this fight, let's make the money fight happen.
Now,
you wouldn't take
It-
the fight. You would need
No,
so
I'd take
much
the
money
fight.
to do it.
No, I'd take the fight if he
For free.
guarantees to come on the podcast.
You would do it
and
for
and
free.
shout me out on social media.
You'd do it for free if he would come on the podcast.
Shout me out on
And
social media.
why not shout out us as a
Shout
whole?
out-
but they can't. He would have to get his
Hey,
professional
dude, I'm the one
fighting
getting
license.
clipped, and people are only
The
going to
commission's never
click
going
on
to
so
allow
many
this.
accounts.
What if
The commission would never allow
No, dude,
this.
I'll just go pro.
Oh my god, dude, fight
Yeah.
in New York State, you may win.
All right, we're going
Why?
to throw on the shin guards, though.
Because New
I
York
want-
State Athletic Commission's just garbage, so he
So
may
try-
win this.
Get your pro license and let's reach out to him. Be like, how many retweets do
You
we
may
need for
win-
you to fight Chris?
You may win via DQ. You may win
DQ.
via instant
Dude, try.
replay.
Put your hands
Yeah.
on the ground all the time. Do
Oh,
whatever.
my
Just
God.
come crawling at him.
And headbutt his knee and go out cold.
Dude, you get DQ'd.
Get a doctor stoppage.
Oh, man.
No, you get DQ'd.
Yeah, go in
Yeah.
and just kick him straight in
The
nuggets.
nards.
The
Yeah.
Nards. The Nuggets.
As hard as you can.
I feel like he's going to hit me so much harder if I do that, though.
Dude,
Because,
because he's not going to ask for the time because
no,
he's going to
no,
know
no.
he can still
He's
beat
just gonna
your
come
ass.
forward harder. Like, the best thing
Well,
I
he's
could
gonna
hope
know it's
for.
coming when you go, are you wearing a cup? Before you kick him in the nuts.
Poke him in the eyes.
Well, the best, like, case
Bite
scenario
him.
for me is if he knows it's a joke and we're just kind of playing around. That's like when I guess
No,
I
he's
could.
pissed.
No, but like when I throw that kick to the nards, and like he puts his hand on the floor, when he gets back up, like if I don't finish it in that time, if I don't lock up that Darce,
Now, how scared
No,
are
when he
you?
puts his hand on the ground, you throw the head kick and try and take his head off. Eat the DQ, but try and just take
but
his
what
head
if
off
I
his shoulders.
miss? He ankle picks me, gets on top
No,
of me, and
'cause-
just
Then it's over quick. It's a TKO.
No, the ref breaks it up. Ref breaks it up because you kicked him in the nuts.
so you hit the ref.
How afraid are you?
when
How
he's
afraid are
standing
you
in
when
the
he goes,
corner, like,
I'm ready?
oh god,
afraid-
too
when the
afraid.
ref
Because,
goes,
and then
"Fight."
he lifts his hands up and like starts. Oh my god. And I'm looking at his neck tattoo and I'm like, oh
it
my
makes
god.
him look tougher.
And the worst part too, like I feel
And
like
then he sees your tattoo and goes, oh, this kid's a bitch.
Dude, and you look enough like TJ where he's gonna want to kick your ass.
I don't look like TJ.
Enough like TJ.
No,
dude.
but like
a
he's
little
gonna-
bit.
Okay, but like I'm not nearly as shredded as TJ.
No, but you got the same like nose.
No,
No,
TJ's
dude.
nose is like flat kind of.
Yeah,
like
but it's
he's
like-
just
it's
his
still,
face
like,
is just
long, I
scar
feel like.
tissue.
You
his
kind of
face
look
is
like
long.
TJ, Nick.
No,
Thanks.
you're just saying that because he's a white guy with blonde hair.
Yeah, but you have the same hair.
I wish you would stop talking about how you'd beat Cody No Love in a fight.
No. All I'm saying is like another thing that would add to it is I'd see him. I feel like he's one of those guys who like breathes out really hard with his punches, and that's so intimidating for some reason, especially when you know they're better than you.
No, he doesn't breathe out. He goes, ha!
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh man. Yeah,
Yeah, he's gonna key up. He's
because like
He would
normally
beat
it's
the
like,
fuck
oh
out of
okay,
you.
like
What if Chris lost because he threw a kick, Chris, to his body? Chris catches the kick with his forearm, and it just shatters your forearm.
oh dude, at that point it's like I didn't belong.
devastating.
Like my bones didn't
That's
belong
the
in there.
worst.
Chris,
My
look,
bones
you-
didn't hold up.
You could come in. I'm all for taking a big underdog because it's a fight. You could come in at plus 3,711, and I'm not betting on you.
What happened to
the
loving
thing
the
is he's
underdog?
gonna be so pissed because Timothy and I are just gonna talk so much shit for you to him.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
bullshit, dude.
Yeah,
Like
we're gonna take your phone for the week leading up to it,
no, you can't do that.
And then Dana White's gonna say you and him are never
and
friends.
we're gonna make fun of his wife too, like
Dana
like,
White's gonna like,
like Dominic Cruz did. We're gonna make fun of his wife, and he's gonna beat your ass.
oh man.
Bad, dude.
But-
it's gonna be bad.
Just 2 hours ago, this fight's almost about to get signed.
Oh wait, before we move on to that,
You still want to talk about how you beat Cody No
No,
Oh
Love?
no!
I
Before
just-
we move on to that, Shaquem Griffin intercepted Russell Wilson today.
okay, never mind.
That's a
Mine
big
was
deal,
little
huh?
more relevant to the bantamweight division.
How?
Figured
That's what I
smoother
need, dude.
segue, but
Dude,
That's
he's
what
gonna
I-
be a monster.
Yeah, he intercepted Russell Wilson. He's only got one hand.
trying to keep the listeners in mind.
While you're sitting
So-
there sipping your classic Coke.
Oh,
Vanilla.
Chris, what was your breaking news? That took too long.
I was gonna say, did you guys see that Toyo Tires commercial with
That's
Dominic
so old.
and TJ?
That's so old.
That's just cool that they're
And
both in the
Forrest
same
Griffin?
commercial together. Yeah, I saw
Are
that
they?
this weekend for the
Yeah.
first time.
Are they boys?
I was like, that's cool.
Are they cool now?
No,
I don't
they
think
were
they're
like
cool.
joking about like,
I feel like they
Being
were.
Wait, where
rivals,
is their
but-
beef?
but like to do a commercial where you're face to
Well, we
face
saw
like
them
that.
fight.
Yeah, but where is their beef? I'm saying.
It was more of a Team Alpha Male beef, so I don't even think there's beef anymore.
They're probably
No.
like, yeah.
no, I
fuck
think it's
Team
just
Alpha Male.
respect. Yeah.
No, I think it's just like, oh,
I
we're in
think
the same
Dominic Cruz-
division.
yeah.
We're probably gonna fight again at some point, and it's whatever. We'll worry about that
All
when we
right,
get
so,
there.
So-
Chris, now that your shitty story's over, Nick,
Brad
what-
Okamoto. Well, you'll love this too.
Dominic and TJ, I'm coming for you too.
I don't know who Brett Okamoto is.
He's an ESPN reporter for MMA.
Nice.
This fight's on the verge of being finalized for UFC 230 in New York City. Derek Brunson versus the last Stylebender.
Dude, I said it
called-
last time.
That was one of the guys you threw out there.
Yeah.
Hang on, I
Style
said it
Bender's
last time.
Oh, don't push my
Pushed his
headphone.
head away.
I said it last time when we talked about it. We should go to that fight in the city.
Dude, do you know how much tickets are going to be?
And then how much tickets are gonna be? How much are they gonna be?
We'll have to get Chris's winning bonus from TJ.
How much would it be?
They're going to be at least $200 a piece, probably.
200 a pop,
Yeah.
and we can go stay
Travel
in the city.
expenses too, though.
Well, you're fighting all these.
We'll take a train down, dude. We'll take a train, stay in the city, bring producer Pops, grab an expensive dinner,
We should probably buy tickets already then.
bring Chris's mom.
Oh,
no,
God.
No,
Oh,
she's
here
busy
we
that
go.
weekend.
She's not.
She might be.
Chris, you hate when this comes on because you know you can't come upstairs.
No. I'm.
But it's weird at his house because you have it go on the whole house speaker.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't. I got
Just-
to go out.
Go where?
Just leave the house for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you going to like some training camp for your big fights?
Yeah,
No, we can definitely go to these fights though, and you guys don't seem to want to do it, so maybe we won't.
it's just expensive. You got bills to pay.
You don't, and
I do.
There's experiences, you know.
Yeah,
That's something you live with forever.
pay for
you-
my experiences.
I'm not gonna pay for shit. We'll go without you.
Pay for my experience.
I don't know, looks like it's producer Pops and I. We'll send you videos.
All right.
Cool.
Great. Well, it's like we're practically there.
No.
Now, is there anything going on in the world of football? No?
Oh, okay.
Sorry, producer Pops is showing me something funny that I can't talk about on air.
Is there anything going on in the world of football?
Well, I just told you the breaking news about Shaquem Griffin and what it's going to be such an asshole thing to say, but with the nice hands on his interception against Russell Wilson.
So you think he's going to be on the hands team?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, Chris, big news for you in
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
down in the Meadowlands.
Scam for Sam. We got him,
The
baby.
New York Jets
Locked
finally
in.
signed Sam Darnold to $30.25 million, 4 years, fully guaranteed, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Buckle up and enjoy the ride.
I
you
think
know?
that's a bad contract.
Did you see the video of him showing up
No.
to training camp finally? The whole team did a slow clap as he came finally.
Aw,
'cause he
that's
hasn't
so
been
cool.
training. I don't know. I think it might be a little bit sarcastic because he hasn't been there.
And like, hey, you're a rookie.
Let me see if I'll play it and let's see if you can hear the clap.
Oh, I can't hear it. Still can't hear it.
Dude,
Why don't
I
we
don't
talk
think it's
more about
coming
Brett
on my phone.
Okamoto
Forget
while,
it. Forget it. We're not gonna have it. Antonio Brown's trying to get Dez to the Steelers.
Hey, I liked Antonio Brown's entrance to training camp
Yeah, I guess.
with the helicopter. But now, how does he go to normal practices? Because like you outdid yourself.
But the Steelers have no interest in signing Dez, despite AB wanting Dez there. And no surprise because the
Yeah.
Steelers aren't going to take on
Why?
a prima donna like that. Big news for you Hard Knocks fans. We have a little subplot brewing. Tyrod Taylor and Baker Mayfield purchased a RV together. It's their
funny.
quarterback only clubhouse. Do you think Drew Stanton's allowed in there, or is
No.
it just Tyrod?
Definitely not.
Just Tyrod
Some
Baker.
quarterbacks only.
There's no password yet, or something like that. I don't know.
Now, how cool do you think the inside is? Do you think it's just?
No, it's probably just normal, dude. And they probably sit in color.
Do you think
together.
they have posters of naked women up on the wall?
Oh, that'd
Did
be
I
so-
wish?
Just everywhere.
It's probably way
Playboy
cooler
posters?
than anything we do.
And they have like
They
a,
look at nudie
an
magazines.
N64 in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't imagine being in there. Joe Flacco's also been.
No joke, Timothy tonight.
No, it's because I'm reading headlines because you made it out like you had so much to talk about.
I did
in
not say
MMA
that
tonight.
before we started recording. I said there's not going to
Yeah,
be
but
that
I'm
much.
talking about during the day, so I didn't really pay attention as much as I should have this week. I thought I'd have till Friday to get everything together. Joe Flacco, apparently having the best training camp that he's had.
Uh-oh.
Ready for another average year.
Super Bowl champions.
Dude, I think they're gonna have I think they're winning 9
I think
or
this
10
is going to be...
This was a 9-win team last year, and we all kind of
Yeah.
overlooked that because
They
missed
won
the
9
playoffs.
games.
Yeah, they went 9
Exactly.
Yeah.
They missed the playoffs literally because of the Red Rocket finished them off.
That's right.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
forgot about that.
The Red Rocket helped just corral the Bills into their first playoffs in 17 years.
Andy Average Dalton is what they call him.
But I mean, this defense is still going to
Nobody's
be
got a
good.
set of wheels on them, as we
still,
learned.
Still going to be a good defense, and like we talked about with Will the other day, that receiving core is going to be solid. Like it should be solid, anyways.
Yeah, it could be exciting.
Yeah, and I mean Joe Flacco might finally be on a team that's fun to watch. And hey, if not, Lamar Jackson sure as fuck will be.
And Joe Flacco's due for another, 3,800-yard year?
Yeah, but another year that makes you go, maybe he is elite.
So that would
just to
good.
keep you at the forefront.
Well, that way, just the Falcons re-sign him, and
No, that'd be crazy if the Falcons paid him.
not the Falcons, the Ravens re-sign him, and they go, damn it, we
No.
fell for it again.
I think even if he has another 2012 season, they'd let him go this year. If
Really?
Lamar Jackson looks good throughout the year,
I don't think you're gonna see Lamar Jackson really take that many snaps.
I think we will. If the Ravens are 4-4 at one point, I think we might see.
Yeah,
Lamar
but the
Jackson
problem
play.
is if Joe Flacco's having another 3,800-yard season,
I still don't
he's
think
not
they
gonna
re-sign
play.
him. I don't think they re-sign him next year, even if he plays that well. They seem all in on Lamar Jackson.
I think that's going to be another. I'm still not on the Patrick Mahomes hype train. I think
Dude,
that's the
the
same
only
situation.
reason I buy into that is because you have to trust Andy Reid. You know,
Yeah, so what are they going to go 10-6, and then make the playoffs and lose the first round?
to the Titans.
No, they just never win in the playoffs. Look at Andy Reid's playoff record.
No, but I mean, look at what he's done with quarterbacks, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Alex Smith had the best year of his career there. He's worked with guys he made Mike Vick relevant again when he was playing
Donovan McNabb.
in the Eagles. Yeah, Donovan McNabb.
He was
Old
selling,
Donnie boy.
He was selling chunky soup till the day he dies.
Randy Moss
He
invited
loves that
Donovan
stuff.
McNabb to the Hall of Fame induction.
Who did?
Randy Moss. He asked him to come.
Oh, I thought you said like he voted for
No, he
Donovan
invited him.
McNabb. That's a weird vote because you're. I don't think you have a vote.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
he goes, he got my vote.
And Donovan goes, "Cool, thanks, man."
Yeah.
You think they're boys?
Yeah.
You think they toss the rock in the backyard?
Oh,
I
that'd
don't
be
know.
so
They're
cool.
probably both so busy, but Randy Moss is busy. He still works for the NFL.
Yeah. Donovan McNabb's trying to sell chunky soup with his mom.
Yes. Yeah,
he's
he
got
is.
he's got buses of chunky soup to move.
Oh God.
Anything else going on?
Chandler Jones broke a sled at practice today.
He did.
Literally broke through a block, or what is it?
Like
Not
the
a block.
dummy on it.
Yeah, the dummy on the sled that you
He
push.
took it off.
Yeah, he hits too
yeah.
hard. He is way too strong of a man.
Do you think every like offensive tackle went, "Oh fuck"?
Have you seen the
Nope, all business.
picture of Deion Lewis with Derrick Henry?
Yeah, I think I sent it to the group chat, didn't I?
Dude, I didn't see it, but
He's too
it's so
big.
funny, Chris. Have you seen it?
No. Oh my
Look
God.
at the size.
Derrick
difference.
Henry's a monster.
I didn't realize
of a
he was
man.
that big because Deion Lewis isn't like
How short
ridiculously
is
tiny.
Deion
I
Lewis?
think Deion
4
Lewis
foot
is like
6?
5'9".
No way.
Yeah, let me check.
Derrick Henry has to be like 6'9".
Yeah, that's what I'm
Is
saying,
he the
like-
mountain?
No,
he's a foot taller.
he's 5'8".
So Derrick Henry eats small children.
Derrick Henry is 6'3". Dude, that's all angles.
But
He's got to be all
yeah.
angles. He's got to be so much closer to the camera. And he's so thick, too, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He eats babies though.
He's
Yeah,
he's in
his
such
waist
good
is thick.
shape.
You've heard it here first. Derrick Henry eats babies.
I can't wait to see those guys play this year.
Thanks for confirming that.
They're going to be so much fun. That's such a cool duo.
I think they're gonna be so much more boring than you think they are.
No, dude,
They're not
no
gonna be
way.
a team that puts up like 50 points. The Falcons are gonna be way more exciting.
Oh, absolutely. The Falcons aren't going to put up 50 points either. That'd be
Yeah, they are.
insane.
Dude, they're gonna average 360 points a game.
No, I don't think so. But
Mm.
we,
Prove me wrong.
I guess we'll wait and see if that
Look at the
happens.
history of the team. Prove me wrong.
Well, they've never averaged that.
Yeah, exactly. They're
So
due.
what is the history?
They're
have to
due.
do? No, they're not. No team's due for that. But I think that team will be fun. You don't.
The Falcons. Falcons are gonna be a
Titans.
blast.
The Falcons are.
They're my favorites to
it's
win
gonna
the
be a
Super
good
Bowl.
year.
What about the Titans? Oh.
Chris, have you listened to our interview with Will Brinson yet? He's not too hot on your Jets.
Yeah.
I
Aw,
feel like you
man.
still haven't checked it out.
I haven't listened yet.
He's been busy.
Dude, what the fuck do you do?
He jerks off
I've
a
been
lot.
working a lot.
No, you
Yeah,
haven't.
is
I've
that
been
what we
doing
call?
schoolwork.
Is that what we call it when you're doing?
Yeah, I'm working.
You're working. That you do that at Hannaford?
No.
You pleasure yourself at Hannaford?
I don't do that.
Polish the knob at
No,
Hannaford?
I do not. I won't have this. No, I won't.
Pleasure yourself sounds very disgusting.
Any way you say it, it just like, it's not sitting right.
Do you do it in the fridge?
No. What do you mean the fridge?
Do
Do
you
you
go,
do it-
can you go in the back of the fridge? Like,
Can
The
you go
cooler?
into? Can
Yeah.
you go into the deli part?
Nah, he's not allowed back there.
They're-
Well, No, I
There's
just have no
knives.
reason to be back
There's
there.
knives. He can't go to the bakery either because of the ovens.
No, that's not true.
He's not allowed them. His mom said he's not allowed them.
No,
around
my
them.
mom didn't say that.
Yeah, she did.
No, she said I.
Your mom won't even let you grab bread to bring home because it's too close to the bakery ovens.
No, she
Yeah.
didn't say that. She asked me to bring home bread once.
What kind did you
don't
get?
even get a discount. How fucked up is that?
You don't get a
No,
discount.
I get 6% rewards instead of 2%. That's
Oh.
4% more. I'm accumulating dollars.
No,
This
you're not. Just don't buy so
no,
much.
I have $10 so far in
Yeah,
rewards.
you have to
this quarter.
spend money, though.
Yeah, but you've been spending money there for
Yeah,
like
but
2
like-
years. You've been working there for 2 years.
Yeah, but like it's
you've gotten
better than
$10
2%.
back.
Dude, you've had wicked good service since 2016.
I know, and it's about to get even like wickeder. But we'll
What if
talk
he
about
gets?
that off
What if
air.
he gets one that says poor good service?
Poor good service?
What?
That's so That's
Yeah,
so
but what do you mean?
It's okay service.
contradictory.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, then they'll just say service since 2016.
No, the shitty ones are the ones that just say like at your service since, because it's like, oh man,
Wait,
there's
do they
nothing
really
cool
say
about
that?
it. Some of them do.
So
yeah.
is that wicked
So are they when they're
removable?
worse? Are they worse than?
No, it's just the different years have different like.
Is the
things
wicked
on it.
removable?
No,
It
it's
just-
not removable.
If you start doing
I
bad,
wanna
they
work
scrape
there.
off
no, it
letters.
just changes.
I
They
want to
change it
work
in the
there and have
database.
mine say better service than Chris since 2018. Would you hate that?
I'd be a little annoyed.
Let's just get them
But
made.
like it'd be so cool. Like
I'll
we
wear 'em
would
around
just
here.
we'd be notorious.
No, you wouldn't get one anymore.
Well, yeah, they would bump you down from
With it
cashier
to
to
just serve
bagger.
it. Yeah, and it would say
Well, no,
serve.
You have to
do
bag.
both.
You have to
You're
bag.
cashier
for
No,
him.
you don't. Yeah, I would be full-time cashier, and you'd be my bagger boy.
Yeah,
Well, I'm.
and you'd go, "Hurry up, bagger boy."
Yeah.
No, you don't have like the
No,
authority.
you
in
do,
it.
and I would have the authority. and
How
it would be
weird is
very
the-
disrespectful.
How
to you.
weird are the cashiers who wear gloves?
Nobody does. I've never seen anyone.
Yesterday at the store, I saw a cashier wearing gloves.
Yeah, like
All right,
mittens.
well-
They use mittens, so they don't
They
have
should have
free
rubber
use of
gloves
their
on.
fingers.
I've never. I don't know anyone like that.
Is
so.
it? Is it so that way they get better traction when
Yeah,
they grab
yeah.
stuff?
It helps your ring speeds.
They're leather gloves. I still can't believe you get timed on that.
You put stick
On
up
your-
on
I
it.
can't believe, dude, that he wears one leather glove with cut off fingers.
It's
And
good
a-
for traction.
and
And
when he-
on the other hand, he wears a wristband for sweat.
And when he gets bottles, he flips them up and catches them with the other hand.
Wait,
No,
what do you
he's
mean when
not
I get-
that
Oh
good at
yeah,
it. He's
no.
not that good at it.
Yeah, he drops them, but he tries.
Underwhelming cashier.
No, I'm not underwhelming.
You're hyped
Yeah.
up at cashier.
I'm hyped up. Like at least I'm getting hyped though. Like
When-
people are talking
Yeah, but
about
like
me.
it's like, oh, why?
You think you're not buying into the hype?
No.
You need to see more
Yeah.
before like you're sold.
Now, when you come walking out to your register, they go, "Coming in on register number 9,
Well, there's not 9 registers. Like you've been in that store enough to know.
Chris Wilson."
And then the
Oh.
Man by Aloe Black plays.
Oh, do you guys want to cut the shit maybe a little
No, we're
bit so
talking
we
all
can get
things
to the word of the
supermarket.
day?
Oh, he's like supermarket, please, please. He's trying to avoid the word
We're
of the
talking
day.
all things supermarket.
Oh, do you want me to change your word to supermarket?
Yep.
He goes, I'm really hoping.
What's my word?
Oh, you're not gonna like this one.
Do you want your
I got a sneak
definition?
peek.
Do you want your definition?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Chris.
You're welcome.
Next word of the day.
Of the day.
Nick, your word. It's a noun.
It's always a noun.
Not always.
Most of the time.
Sometimes verbs.
84% of the time, it's a noun.
Adjectives.
What's a noun?
It's a thing you do. No, it's a... I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, you weren't.
It's a person, place, or thing.
Okay, thank
He
you.
was gauging
A
our
verb's-
response
a
before.
verb's-
he started
yeah.
kidding.
A verb's what you do.
If we said yes, he would have gone, fuck yeah, nailed it.
Verb is an action word.
Yeah, that
the
is.
way
It's
I
what
learned
you
it.
do.
That's what anyone says is an action word.
Nope. Nickelodeon goes, verbs. It's what you do.
No, they don't. But Nick, your definition, ready? The North American definition of it is
Ah, fuck.
a,
Give him the Nordic definition.
a formal charge or accusation of a serious crime. Do you have any guesses?
I should, but I don't.
Nick, your word is.
Indictment.
Oh, dude.
Nick, your word is.
Indictment.
Chris, say it.
Oh,
Nick, your word is.
your word is.
Indictment.
Wait, is this your word? Because you didn't say Nick, your word is.
No, he still says yours.
I'll spell it right first.
INDIC. Indictment. A?
Indica?
Also, if you spell this right,
Hang on, yeah.
it means you've been indicted before. So, just want to throw that out there.
Wait, fuck. What's the word again?
Oh. Hey, oh, I turned my volume down. Oh, yeah.
Indictment.
INDIC. M?
No.
You're getting the wrong parts of the word wrong. Like the hard part of it, you already got.
Yeah, like I didn't.
What? This is the hard part?
I didn't expect you to get-
INDIC is not the hard part.
Yeah, it is. Most people wouldn't
A?
guess the C. Oh my god, that's wrong. And that's a it doesn't matter. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're done. You're
Oh,
done.
he threw a pen at him. Tim threw a pen at
Can I have one more guess?
Why'd you just say it like that?
pronouns?
Why did his shoulders
Yeah,
get
but-
so tight?
But you went
INDIC. Tim
I
threw a
don't know
pen.
why I bounced.
Nick.
Okay.
It's got to be a vowel.
Yep. No,
But- What could it
it
be?
doesn't have to be. I'm saying.
E.
Oh my god. Nick.
DIC.
INDICTment.
Oh, if I got that T, I would have been
Well, yeah, because ment is easy to spell.
smooth sailing.
The
my
ment
God.
part is easy, but like you. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
what
you get
everyone
the
was.
C
That's
wrong.
what I was saying.
Why?
Like
You say the C.
No, you
Indictment.
don't.
indictment.
But you say the T that you're
Is this
missing.
like-
Indict.
Oh my
man.
god.
Yeah, I think that T's a C in my head.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
What the fuck, dude?
Next word of the day.
No.
He fucked up again.
Do,
To no one's surprise.
Oh, get it together.
I almost had a little streak going at 2 words in a row.
Oh, did you though?
That's not really a streak. That's a. That's just a
That's
good.
what most people do.
That's a good
you
week.
know.
You know. All right.
Oh man.
You guys want to wrap this shit up?
Yeah.
You like it when I say it like that? Do I sound informal?
Yeah.
Can
Sounds
Chris-
like you're a
can we
fun
have-
host.
Can
I
we have
sound
Chris wrap
edgy?
this one up,
No.
please?
No.
Because I know he doesn't know the name of everything.
No.
You can try.
Never in a Oh, you know what we have to really start doing?
What?
We got to start putting stuff up on YouTube again.
Yeah, we do.
We're gonna have to look into that.
Chris, get on
guys.
that.
Also, little peek behind the curtains again. It's Monday night for us. We're stepping out of our comfort zone a little bit. Pre-recorded, no big deal. It's whatever.
Someone's got a case of the Mondays here, Nick.
Who?
Nick always has a case of the Mondays.
Yeah,
What do you
he
mean?
does.
I was so
He
upbeat
sends us
today.
pictures of Garfield all the time, and he goes, "Guys, it's that time of week
Oh,
again."
but he
it just
also
says,
sends
"I
us
hate
so many
Mondays."
pictures of him just gobbling up lasagna.
Yeah. And he
Tell
goes,
me, Nick.
Mondays, am I right?
Nick really comes off as the guy that would eat a little bit too much lasagna.
I'm
Oh
actually,
yeah, too much where like you don't want to say anything, but like
I'm actually
You're
starting to be
clearly
aware
bothered
of what
by
I
it.
eat now. Starting yesterday.
what'd you eat
That's a nice
yesterday?
one-day
Can we go
span.
through? Do we have time to go through like
Yeah,
what
yeah,
he ate
yeah.
yesterday? Okay.
Yeah, yesterday I had a Cobb salad.
Okay.
Bullshit.
I did.
For breakfast?
And then for dinner,
What'd you have for breakfast?
Oh
I
no,
didn't
no,
eat
wait,
breakfast.
wait. So
Yeah,
you just had a
bull.
Cobb salad during the day? No snacks in between?
no snacks.
Okay, all right.
That's
I'm
my
not-
main thing. Is just cut. If I cut out the snacks, I'll start dropping the
I
I'm
just-
not buying it.
So you got
though.
the Cobb salad. You got the Cobb salad. All right.
And your box
And
of
then-
Stewart's
For dinner.
cookies for breakfast.
Yesterday I had for dinner. I had a box of cookies. No, I didn't have cookies.
Yeah, you did.
I've had cookies in 2 days.
Yeah, you did. That shouldn't be a feat.
It's
dude.
been longer than 2 days.
No, it has.
Oh, 3.
Yesterday for dinner I had a steak bowl from Chipotle, but just like the tomatoes and that bullshit on it, all the healthy shit.
All that bullshit. He goes, yeah, you healthy guys like
was
me
all-
know all that bullshit.
And then today for lunch, because I didn't eat breakfast again. I
Yeah,
had
some McDonald's.
nope. I had steamed vegetables from Chinese restaurant with their garlic sauce,
Just vegetables.
and then yeah, it's steamed vegetable. Yeah, it's just
Dude,
steamed
where are you getting your
vegetables.
protein from?
Well, it's chicken. It's
Oh,
steamed
so
vegetables
it's
with
chicken.
Oh,
now we're
so
adding
your
things.
story's
And
not adding
And
up.
what he's not saying
And
is
then
it's
for-
fried chicken.
No, and for-
When'd you go to Yaya's house?
I haven't gone to Yaya's, and for
2
dinner
days.
today I had the one hamburger.
That's not bad. But
You
what
know
are you
what,
gonna eat
Nick?
when you
We're
go home?
proud of you.
I'm not going to.
Nick,
I'm
I
just-
hope you stay
I'm
on
just
your
cutting
path.
out
Yeah.
the bullshit.
I
'cause
hope you
I'm worried
stay.
about my diabetes.
I
Yeah,
hope
one
you
step
stay
at
on
a
the
time.
right track.
Are you keto now?
Not really, but I'm just cutting out,
Yeah.
trying to cut out sugar.
Yeah.
as
I-
much sugar as I can.
I hope you stay on that.
But at the same time, I don't want to diet hard. I kind of just
Yeah,
want to live a better
yeah,
life.
live a
Like,
better
still eat-
life.
still
I
eat a
see
piece
you
of
drinking
pizza
I'm
or
not gonna.
something on a
I'm not
Friday.
gonna eat. Yeah, I'm still gonna eat pizza on a Friday.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna
exactly.
eat ice cream every day.
That's
no,
probably a
s-
good start.
Instead, I see you with a Poland Spring water. Oh, I gotta stop saying the names of the companies because it's not
You're
necessary.
so
You could've just said
descriptive.
water,
You're
dude.
so descriptive.
Yeah, that's just my personality. Instead, I see you with a green labeled water bottle
with a
here.
Poland Spring water bottle, half filled, shaking with the vibrations of the table.
Yeah. Oh man.
The cap is slightly unscrewed.
Now,
Yeah.
am I hungry right now? Starving.
Yeah, but like you're making the little changes. And
Yeah, I'm just not gonna
we're-
eat.
We
My-
at Sports Dorks, we hope to see you continue on this trend. I gotta
I
stop.
don't.
Also, speaking for the whole company when
Yeah, 'cause I
wishing
hope-
wishing people the
I
best.
hope he
I'm
goes
really,
back and eats a lot of ice
But
cream again.
but for whatever
I
reason,
want
I'm
ice cream so bad.
I'm really good at
Don't
wishing
tempt
people
me
the
with that.
best.
Don't tempt me with. I can already see. Now I've got Chris in my corner, just hoping I do well. Timothy's gonna be texting the group chat with pictures of ice cream.
No, I'm not actually rooting against you. I hope you live longer than 30.
No, we're just
Me
going
too.
we're just going good cop bad cop. So like I'm gonna reinforce you like Nick, you're doing great, and he's gonna be like you're still a fat fuck.
Yeah, so you really still
So, like-
feel bad about yourself, but you still have his support.
Yeah, but like I'm pushing you. I'm gonna be like you look like you lost a little weight even when you didn't.
And then in the
like,
end, you're gonna look like really good in good shape. And Chris and I are gonna be sitting on a porch somewhere, smoking a cigar or something like that, and we're gonna go. That's what it's all about, man.
yeah, when we're just gonna like toast whiskey or something.
That was our vision all along.
But
When
yes.
you're out running a marathon,
So I'll keep you guys up to date.
And you're gonna
with my
stop
diet.
hanging out with us.
we'll have to do that. Yeah, because then he's gonna get fit friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, fit fam.
And then we're just gonna. I guess I'll just have to start finding more people to interview, because I know Chris won't be here every episode either.
Yeah, and I'll be
You'll
too
give me
busy
a
interviewing.
solid 30%.
I'll be too busy at fitness expos.
No, you're going to. Oh, I was gonna say the name of a gym nearby, but no free plugs unless you're Chris. So
Chris will give anybody a free. Companies are just gonna start texting him.
Yeah, they're gonna
'Cause he
reach out
knows
to
they'll
me
give him an ad
first.
read.
Yeah.
I want to get an ad read. Oh, speaking of which, if you guys can start scrolling down and clicking that 5-star button.
Nobody's listening.
Maybe
now.
you can help us get us. Maybe you can help get us there.
Yeah, let's all work together.
Yeah.
We took time out of our Monday to record for you, so you guys could have some ear candy for Wednesday when it comes out Tuesday night. And we could release it early for you guys, give you an extra day to enjoy it. But no, you're waiting until Tuesday night.
Unless you get us to 3,000 ratings.
Well,
We don't want to do the social media tonight
I know.
anyway.
But
Because
Chris,
as
you know
Nick
what,
said,
that's
we have a case on the Mondays.
I guess, but we're going to. You said it anyways, and we'll put this out Tuesday. Listen to it. Even if you think you've done it, scroll down and do it again, just in case. Maybe it'll glitch out and give us an extra rating.
Yeah.
Doubt it, but it's worth a shot.
We're not desperate, though.
I'm a little bit.
let's wrap this bad boy
Getting
up.
a little bit desperate. 35 episodes in with 19 ratings. Click the 5-star.
Let's wrap this bad boy up and put a bow on it.
All right. Speaking of 5 stars, you can find us on Apple Podcasts,
Fucker.
Google Play, SoundCloud, and YouTube.
Sometimes.
YouTube, you can find episode 30 on YouTube for now. Enjoy it.
It was fun.
We're working on more. I don't have an excuse. We're just a little bit behind the 8 ball. We're working out the kinks. We've got a lot on our plate. We're a 4-man wrecking crew that all work and have way
And busy
too
weeks
many
these last 2
things.
weeks.
Yeah, it's been very hectic.
Bear with us.
But you can always find us on SoundCloud, Google Play, and Apple Podcasts.
We don't have a bear with us.
Yeah. And you can find us on Facebook at sports-dorks, Twitter and Instagram at sportsdorks_. Oh, I always feel like I'm missing something. The internet at www.sports-dorks.com. You guys know where to find that. You can find Nick on Twitter at Nick Kappas. You can find Chris on Xbox at Batted Relic.
I hate when you do that.
You can find me at Timothy J.
I hate
Chura.
when you look at me and do that.
And you guys got anything else? Anything you want to talk
but
about?
At
time-
Sports Dork Chris on Twitter.
Every time you do that, I hope you say on Xbox at Batted Relic. Like when you look at him, like, oh, he's gonna do his Twitter. All right,
I
let's
love
go
the
out.
song. On
Yeah.
Friday, make sure you tune in Friday for the interview. We have that interview with Mike
Mike
Muehlling.
Muehlling.
Tune in. Till Friday.